Finally, the end of Phase 4 is here with Black Panther Wakanda Forever ready to hit the cinemas very soon. MCU has dropped new character posters to tease the return of our favorite faces from Wakanda, as well as new characters set to join the universe. What characters are set to return to the Black Panther sequel? Why is Black Panther Wakanda Forever a fitting end to Phase 4? And how could it set up the Fantastic Four movie? Stay tuned. Firstly, what characters are set to return to the Black Panther sequel? Phase 4 might not be as explosive as Phase 3 of the Infinity Saga, but we can agree it has done its job in welcoming us to the Multiverse Saga. As much as Phase 3 was incredible, the phase took some of our favorite superheroes and stars from us, and although their spots can never be fully filled by any new character, Marvel has been introducing new characters that will play a big role in the future of the Multiverse Saga to the current stash of superheroes. And to successfully wrap up the phase, Black Widow initiated Black Panther Wakanda Forever is scheduled to release on November 11th. Well, it's high time. The movie has been anticipated since the first part was released, and we're finally getting it, though not in the manner we expected. Due to the tragic passing of fan favorite Black Panther actor Chadwick Boseman, the franchise almost seems empty without him. He will be missed dearly, but his passing means one thing for the sequel. Just like the trailers teased, a new Black Panther will be announced. However, the identity of the new Claude superhero still remains a mystery, though there are potential candidates on the ground. We can't be sure of anything at this point, but we can be sure of one thing. Faces from Black Panther will be coming back for its sequel. Winston Duke will be reprising his role as M'Baku. The Jabari leader is one of the most anticipated characters in the sequel, mainly because of how he stole the hearts of the audience in the first part. He was comical, confrontational, unapologetic with his brute strength, and of course, kind when he wanted to be. Although he is a loyal devotee of Hanuman, the gorilla god, there is a chance he might be considered for the position of Black Panther. After all, he once competed for it in the first part. Likewise, Letitia Wright will be returning to play Shuri. Smart, tech-inclined Shuri will be coming back to our screens, and there are a lot of theories about her picking up the mantle to serve as the Black Panther. Well, that is a very high possibility considering the fact she is eligible, being the daughter and sister of Black Panther. Moreover, in the comics, she actually did become Black Panther at some point, though temporary. She stood in as Wakanda's protector while her brother recovered from his battle wounds. Then we'll see Angela Bassett reprising her role as Queen Mother Ramonda. There is a possibility we might be seeing more of her this season, since she will have to be taking on more responsibilities with the passing of T'Challa. Her return is highly anticipated considering how much she brought us to tears in the trailer. Bassett is a powerful actress, but in the parts of the trailer where she was mourning T'Challa, it was clear she was no longer acting but bringing out raw emotion. And of course, we'll be seeing Danai Gurira returning as powerful Okoye, Lupita Nyong'o returning as Nakia, and Martin Freeman reprising his role as Agent Everett Ross. Following the path of other movies and series of Phase 4, Marvel will be introducing new faces in the Black Panther sequel. Tenoch Huerta will be playing the role of Namor, and Mitzi Mabel Cadena will be Namora. And the Submariners will not be the only new faces joining us. Riri Williams will be joining Marvel's very own superheroes as Ironheart. She'll be somewhat of a successor to Iron Man. Now, why is Black Panther Wakanda Forever a fitting end to Phase 4? To successfully end Phase 1 and smooth the transition into Phase 2 in the Infinity Saga, the last movie of the first phase was an ensemble movie. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is tasked with a similar role, and though not an ensemble movie like Marvel's The Avengers, it is still the perfect end to the first phase of the Multiverse Saga. At the end of the Infinity Saga, we lost Iron Man and Captain America. However, due to their importance to the Marvel Universe, other characters had to be used to somewhat patch up their roles. The mantle of Captain America was passed on to Sam Wilson, aka the Falcon. Although the role of Iron Man almost seems impossible to be replaced, Marvel fans will be given a successor known as Ironheart, who will be introduced in the Black Panther sequel. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is tasked with playing a very big role like Marvel's The Avengers by being a dramatic peak of events while also serving as a link to the bigger picture. That being said, the sequel might even play a significant role in setting up the Fantastic Four. In what ways could the Black Panther sequel set up Fantastic Four? Of course, it is unlikely that the Fantastic Four will appear in the Black Panther sequel, but the two movies might actually have more in common than you think. And we have reasons to believe the upcoming sequel might lay the path for a Fantastic Four film set to be released as a part of Phase 6. For one, the movie can tease the return of Namor in Fantastic Four. With a reimagined version of the underwater king of Atlantis, we'll be introduced to the king of Tenoch in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Namor is expected to be some kind of villain in the upcoming movie and play an important role in the fight between Tenoch and Wakanda. However, if this appearance in the movie is his only appearance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it would be a little bit unusual because the character is actually a common face in the comics. His strong connections with the X-Men in the comics make it kind of logical to link him up with the Fantastic Four. In fact, the leader of the Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic aka Reed Richards, and Namor have been teammates on the Illuminati team. This link should not be immediately dismissed because in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Marvel teased an Illuminati team in an alternate universe. Combine that with Namor's crush on Sue Storm, a member of the Fantastic Four, and the dynamic will definitely be so fun to witness. Although the role Namor could play in Fantastic Four is still unknown, there is a high chance he would be a great ally, albeit unconventional in taking down the major big threat. The upcoming sequel could also include Latveria in its vibranium storyline. Now that it's been confirmed Black Panther will include a storyline of Wakanda wanting to share its massive store of vibranium, it's very likely that Dr. Doom's Latveria might be mentioned. For a little backstory, Latveria is a fictional European country which becomes the domain of Victor Von Doom's rule. Certain theories have implied the Falcon and the Winter Soldier kind of set up the villain's expanding empire, with Latveria likely overtaking Sokovia. If Black Panther's sequel pursues this trend by including Latveria and its people, it will go a long way in establishing the country's existence as well as growing its potential of getting featured in the Fantastic Four film. One thing is for sure, if Latveria is established in the sequel, Dr. Doom would automatically become the villain in Fantastic Four. Ultimately, the best way Black Panther could set up Fantastic Four is by giving a slight tease of its villain as Dr. Doom. And starting with the Latveria storyline is a nice way of introducing him, as it would make sense because it would give him the opportunity to attain more power by upgrading his metal suit with vibranium. With the Avengers, Thanos was teased for the first time even though an actor wasn't even cast for the role yet, and with his introduction in the post-credits, fans expected more of the villain in the future movies of the saga. In the same fashion, by introducing Dr. Doom in the upcoming sequel, Marvel will be setting up the character to play an important role in not just Fantastic Four, but the saga as a whole. And with Dr. Doom and Kang the Conqueror shaking up the multiverse, the Avengers, the Fantastic Team, the Thunderbolts, the X-Men, and the Eternals are in for a long ride. Plus, with Dr. Doom's long-time intense rivalry with Reed Richards, Doom would actually be a perfect villain for the Fantastic Four movie. However, we can only imagine for now until Black Panther 2 confirms the potential introduction of Dr. Doom. And that marks the end of today's video. What do you guys think? What are the chances of us getting a Dr. Doom tease in Black Panther Wakanda Forever? Stop by in the comments to let us know.